Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Welcome back to another episode of the Peak Performers Podcast. I'm your host, Thor Conklin. Today we're going to talk about clients that want to leave. What do? I got a phone call the other day, just last week, and a client is in a panic. Two of their biggest clients, not the biggest clients, but two of their big clients want to move. They're no longer happy with the services. They're no longer happy with the results, and they don't really have anything that they can put their finger on, but they're just not happy. They want to leave. So client calls up and says, Thor, what do I do? I've got these two big clients. They want to leave. I can't afford to lose them. He actually can, but he doesn't like to lose any. Nobody likes to lose clients. He says, what should I do to keep them? I said, well, tell me about them. Because, all clients are not created equally. Some clients just aren't a good fit and shouldn't be here anyway. So he starts going into the details, tells me about the clients. And in both cases, these clients, although big clients, were not his ideal clients. They were not the kind of clients that what he was looking for. In other words, they took an awful lot of his time. They weren't very easy to work with. And there was always something that they found that they didn't like. There was always friction. There was always this energy around them that just wasn't easy. I'm sure you've all had clients like that. You've had relationships like that they're here, but they're just not easy to work with or deal with. So I said, look, let them go. He goes, no, I don't want them to go. I want to figure a way to keep them. I said, well, why do you want to keep them? And I think you know the answer to that. It wasn't because they were a joy to work with. It was because I don't want to lose the revenue. When you start taking care of and catering to the difficult clients that always demand more, never thankful for what you do, how you do it, never seem happy, keeping them around actually creates an environment and an energy within your organization that starts to affect not only you, your team, but the results that you're getting for other clients. Sometimes it just makes sense to say, you know what, if you're not happy, this may not be the best place for you. I'd be more than happy to figure out a transition for you, but obviously we're not the best one. So fast forward, he had those conversations with the clients, and guess what? The clients didn't want to leave. After that entire discussion of, look, if I can't provide the value and the service that you want, well, I understand if you want to leave, but, maybe that's the best choice. And in both cases, they said, no, we really like you. We do want to stay with you. So sometimes people just need a place where they can complain. I know a good friend of mine once said, just because it's complainable doesn't mean that we have to complain. It's a choice. So in your organization, do you have clients that just are not a good fit? Clients that take an awful lot of time, a lot of the energy, really just suck the energy out of the organization? Would they be better served elsewhere? It might be time to take a look, and if it makes sense, to transition some clients to other firms, if that's what's in their best interest. It's not always, we're not always a good fit for everyone. As a matter of fact, in our organization, when we look back and we see clients that are no longer with us, they fall into a couple different buckets. The first one is, which I'm proud to say, is they came in, they had an issue, they figured out what that issue was, we worked through that, and they actually got to their outcome. And they were done. They were like, all right, fixed, done. Those are great clients to transition from or to lose. They came, they got what they wanted, and they no longer need the service. Love that scenario. Don't like losing clients, but love the opportunity to accomplish those goals and get them to their outcomes. The next is that entrepreneur that is just frazzled, doesn't have any time, completely scattered all over the place, and can never focus. They're the ones that seem to always reschedule, always have a ton of stuff going on, never hitting their objectives and their goals. and they just seem to be in constant motion, but just can't settle, think, and focus for 5 minutes. We found that, those are the clients that actually need our help, but they don't make great clients. We can't get that attention if we can't get them to focus. One of the reasons that we do Zoom calls with our clients is we want them focused on us, not sitting there just typing other things and paying attention and playing with their keys and doing whatever else. It's too easy to get distracted. The third area is they just don't do the work. They have a plan. They understand why they're executing on that plan, but they just never seem to get it done. There's always something else getting in the way. And a lot of times this is married with the previous issue of just not being focused. But, at the end of the day, when we have a client that's not executing, not doing the work, they're not going to get the results. If they're not getting the results, they're not going to be a good client. And we've had fire clients along the way that's just not a good fit for us. So losing clients, although no one likes to do it, is a part of business. And if you're proactive about advising clients what you expect, what they can expect from you, holding each other accountable to that. But if it doesn't work, trust me, it's much better to let a client go that's not a great fit and focus your energies, your attentions on those that are a good fit, because those are the clients that are going to grow your business to the next level. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing you back here on the Peak Performers Podcast.